Good morning, everyone. As we have seen the theory part of class and objects and encapsulation, now we are going to see about the practical version. Whatever the things we have seen, the syntax and everything, how we are going to use in programming function. Now let us see it. See here, class main. Whatever the function name we are giving as a method name, if you are giving a main or anything, the same main thing should be the saving of the whatever the function. If you're saving it as a main thing, you have to save it the same thing. Here I've given the main, and here again I've given main.java. The same function should be there. And now if you see here the class main, see, this is a class function which we have declared. We can see here the syntax, class name and the parenthesis method. Now again, if you see here int id, here int id and string name, these both were declarations. Whatever the things we are seeing, these were declarations. And also we can also, it is called as the data members. The public here, see here the public is an access specifier. In encapsulation we can see there were 4 access specifiers, and here the static method, we can't be returned static void. And here the main function, see here the main is here the class name, which is for the object name. Object, we were creating an object here which is of the class name with the obj name is equals to new function. Why we are using a new function? If you see here, new is for creating a new objects. Whatever the objects if you are taking care of, for creating a new objects and new versions of it, we'll be using new main. If you see here, system.out.println s1.id, and these were called as these three main, system.print, system. These were called as member functions. Okay, these two. Whatever the member functions, if you are taking void, display or anything, those were called as member functions. And whatever the declaring function were there, those were called as data members. And we were calling here the above objects. What we have given here, s1.id and s1.name. We can see here s1.name here and s1.id here. Okay, as we have not given any values for it, if you see here, if you run it now, see it's passing and everything is done. See 10 and Ravindra. If you're not giving any values here, see I'm not giving values here, so what will be an output? We'll just check it in. It will be something like 0 and null. So we have not given any values here. Something, see, this value will be 0 as we have not given any values. And the string, as it is a string, it can't be 0. The values always should be null. See, we have got output as 0 and null. So now I'm giving it as 10. Already we have seen that. Again I'm giving it. If we give without quotes, what it happen? Let's just check into it. See, unexpected error. Okay, it's just an error. So see, Java can't find symbols. What type of symbols? We have declared it. Again, it shows it as variable Ravindra. See, the symbol variable Ravindra itself, it shows an error. If you are not giving any quotes here, it will be giving it as error as a can't find symbol. Now if you give it a short for running, it will be giving as 10 and Ravindra. Okay, I've given a function. So the other method of class and objects is a version. Now we are declaring here itself Ravindra and 10 everything. If you want to create n number of objects and n number of names or anything, you will be using a method with the calling of every parsing method. Whatever the methods if you are having, see, you will be having a method. This method you will be calling it, and here you will be declaring it. And this is a package. What is meant by package? Normally, if you see here, why we are using a package? Okay, see, I've just highlighted it. Sorry, once again I'll be highlighting it. Okay, package college. Why package? If you want to use this package into any other programs or source codes, you will be using a package college. College is a package name. If you want to give a package as any names as you wish, it is a package name. Here you can see the syntax here. See, package and package name. If I want, it is zooming it out. Okay. Okay. See here. Package and package name. I think you can see now. It's somewhat zoomed. Yeah, I've zoomed it. Package and college name. This can be any of your names. It can be any something like if you want to take your name, you can take it as your name or your friend's names or your according to your project needs, whatever the package name they were giving it according to the client request, you can take it according to it. And now this public class student. See, if you see here, I have not given any class objects here. But if you see here, I have given a access specifier. We have known that we have 4 access specifiers, which is public, private, protected, and default, which will be used for the encapsulation. Encapsulation is of hiding the data members and member functions with the access specifiers. We have already gone with the object oops concept of theory part of encapsulation, which will be hiding things. If, for example, if you are giving here any private class or anything, that will be inside the class itself. You can't access outside the class. Those were with the encapsulation. Only the data members and member functions hiding things will be called it as encapsulation. If you're hiding whole the things, then it will be the abstraction. So if you see here, int id, this is a declaration part, and void display. This is the method declaration. In the previous example with the main.java, we have not seen any method declaration. Directly we are giving numbers and directly we are taking here. But here, if you see here, void display, this is method declaration you will be taking up. And here see system.out.println with the student.id. See, I have given the student the plus symbol. This plus symbol indicates for the calling of the objects for that statement of things, for the giving of the output. We can't give the object as student.id. Without the things, if you have given something like if you're creating a page or format of forms or anything, they will be giving, you have to give a format of name. You can't just take the input, whatever the inputs you are getting. You have to take the inputs, whatever the about to the client request. According to it, we'll be taking. Now, my client or my wish is to take it as student ID. As I'm creating a student class name and I want his or her ID, I'll be giving it here. Okay. Now, if you just remove this. Okay. Now, if you see, what will be the output? We'll be getting an output as 90. See student ID. Here we have calling the object. If you see here, again I'm telling class name, object name according to your wish is equals to new class name with the method. This is the method function. If it is with a parenthesis, then it is a method function. This is the class name which we are calling it, and this will be the method, whatever the things if you want to it. See, this is a class function. Now object.id is equals to 90, whatever the things you are taking here. See, the output will be this. In the next session, we can see the encapsulation and further thing.